Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
It is a Friday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We hope you're having a fantastic day. And guess what?
What?
I don't have black on today. I don't blend in with the couch.
Well, I want you to know I'm in the Christmas mood. This tree really gets me in the mood now.
Absolutely. It sure does.
And we've got a lot of good stuff on the show today, a lot of fun stuff to talk about, but what do we have to do?
That's right. We've got to check out the weather. I think it's going to warm up.
Absolutely, Amanda. It's going to warm up today, but first, let's take a look at radar. You can see a tiny bit of wet weather here over near the border belt west of I-95. A closer look will show you a little bit of rain over near Bennettsville and surrounding areas. So we'll see a few stray passing showers throughout the early afternoon, mainly along the border belt and points north. As we look live right now along the beaches, mainly some mid-level clouds. Otherwise, some really nice weather for your Friday, the last day of November. And you can see that warm up. Here it is. Over the last 24 hours, temperatures are about 14 to 20 degrees warmer across the Carolinas, and that warm up will continue for your weekend. It translates to mid-60s all across the eastern Carolinas. Much cooler air back towards our north, as you can see over in Boone, but we'll certainly have that warm up working in from the south and west today. With the warm up comes the rain chances. Let's take a look at Futurecast, and you can see this afternoon, not too much in the rain department, but we will hold steady with those rain chances for your Saturday. Take a look through the evening hours tonight as well as overnight. We'll have a little bit more cloud cover, but the rain will come in as we head into your Saturday afternoon. You can see the showers will begin to develop after the lunch hour, so we'll mainly make it through the first part of the day. Not too much to worry about, just small rain chances, but they will pick up as we head into your afternoon, so you may want to get in any of your outdoor plans early because we'll have some rain delays for the afternoon time frame, and I know we'll have some parades tomorrow afternoon as well, so we'll have to watch radar very closely, and you can certainly find that live radar on our website at WPDE.com or with our weather app. But notice we'll have some steady rain as well as some pockets of heavy rainfall east of I-95 through your Saturday afternoon into the evening hours. By the late evening hours, we'll look to dry out a little bit more, but holding on to that cloud cover, we'll have that small chance through the evening time frame. Here's a quick look at some of those parades happening tomorrow. As you can see it here, we have Aner, Myrtle Beach, Georgetown, Marion, and North Myrtle Beach. We have Aner, Myrtle Beach, and Georgetown around 10, 11 a.m. Small rain chances. By the afternoon, those chances will pick up at 4:30 and 5:30. By Sunday, more on the drier side and also much warmer into the mid-70s for Andrews, Merle's Inlet, and Darlington. Small rain chances for those parades. Take a look right now, your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. We are all looking forward to this warm up into the mid-70s by Sunday, but we will drop those temperatures by the middle of next week as we start to cool off again. Your inland 7-day forecast will push towards 77 by Sunday, and then we'll drop those temperatures into the 40s. But first, we'll have to deal with that rainfall for your Saturday, so keep an eye on the skies over the weekend.
All right, thanks, Kevin. We appreciate that. Every day we get a great weather forecast here.
And you know what I'm excited about?
What about?
Warmer, a little bit warmer.
It's going to be a little bit. Well, you got to understand, winter's on the way. You got to understand that.
I need to move further south, I think.
All right, let's check it out today. You've got something to talk about. First, we're going to talk a little bit about the car show coming up tomorrow. Now, this depends on the weather. I may have to send out an email later today. The car show is set for Highway 55 Burgers in Georgetown. The show starts at 11 and runs until 2. 6 trophies will be handed out, and this is a free cruise-in. All makes and model trucks and cars are welcome, but right now we're not really sure about the weather, so we may have to cancel. But as for now, it is on a go. How about that 57 Ford convertible.
That's right.
Boy, that's a good-looking car.
All right, let's talk a little bit about today. Today is Friday, November the 30th, and this is I Feel Well Day.
And it's also Stay Home from Work Day.
It's actually National Stay Home from Work Day. I'm not sure how many bosses go along with that.
They don't buy that.
But it is true. It's been all over. All right, let's talk about 1955. We've got Billy Idol, 63 years old, performed with many punk bands, Dancing with Myself, one of the earliest MTV stars.
And also we got 1965, Ben Stiller. He's 53 years old. He was in the movie Starsky and Hutch, of course. Meet the Parents, Tropic Thunder, a crazy show. And There's Something About Mary.
All right, 1985, Kaylee Cuoco, she is 33 years old, TV's 8 Simple Rules, and she also plays Penny in the sitcom The Big Bang Theory, one of my favorite shows. Before fame, she was a nationally ranked tennis player.
And we got to do a shout out. Here's a picture I had taken in 1977 back with Dick Clark. Today's Dick Clark's birthday, and if he was still living, he'd be 89 years old.
Wow.
Dick Clark.
All right.
And,
That's pretty cool.
It's a good, had a lot of hair. I have to do that for Dick Clark.
You said you had a lot of hair?
I had a lot of hair.
You still have a lot of hair.
I know.
have to
It
say.
was dark, though.
Yeah, just a little lighter.
Yeah, a little dark.
Right now, 1986, Time magazine published an interview with U.S. President Reagan. In the article, Reagan described that he fired National Security staffer Oliver North as a national hero.
Fired him, they called him a national hero. Okay, here we go. 2001, for the first time in history, McDonald's teamed up with retail partners in its Happy Meal promotion. Toys R Us provided the figures from Animal Alley. So that's when they started putting the toys out.
I wonder who does it now. I mean, I guess everybody, because Toys R Us is no longer, as we know.
All right, from the Know It All department, where we learn something every day, listen to this. When a person cries, the first teardrops comes from the right eye. Do you know that?
If it's
right.
only if.
Only it's happiness. When you cry for happiness, it comes from the left eye.
Wait a minute, no. Happiness is the right eye.
Happiness is the left eye. Don't start that.
Which one's from pain?
I don't have that one. There's not but two eyes.
We've got a great show lined up.
We got a good show coming
up. It's a Friday.
I promise you
we'll
we
be
do.
back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A good friend of Cecil's, you all right? A good friend of Cecil's on the show right now. We're going to talk to him for a little bit.
That's right. We're going to talk about some things that are coming up. Let's see. It's happening in Georgetown with the library in connection with that. And also something in Florence coming up. Dr. Eric Hyden's with me. Now, let's first talk about the big event coming up down in Georgetown, Doc.
They've got the Yuletide Tour of Homes on Saturday next week, not this week.
Right.
And in conjunction with that, they've got artists and craftsmen in the library in Georgetown to display what they do, the crafts and, you know, the different things that they build and make. And we're showing there starting at 3 o'clock.
That's next Saturday, the 8th.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, okay.
Next Saturday. And we'll be there till the evening, like 6, 7 o'clock in the library with some other craftsmen and artisans that are showing what they build and do.
All right, this is obviously with the Friends of Georgetown Library in conjunction with them.
Big Georgetown new library.
Fantastic.
Right. All right, now these things here, we're going to show a few of these things up front here if we can see them. You made all these, right, Doc?
No, I didn't make them.
You didn't make those?
God made them.
God made them. You put them together.
Well, no, that's what we do different. These are natural clusters of oyster shells like we find them. They're created by God and preserved for your enjoyment. Each is unique and different. There are no duplicates. So what we do is we find oyster clusters.
Right.
We clean them, prepare them, and we coat them with polyurethane. We don't glue shells together.
Got
This
it.
is
They
how
all
we
come that
find
way. Okay, all right. Now coming up in Florence,
neat.
something come up in Florence. Tell us about that real quick.
Florence is a craft show, as well as music and food and entertainment.
That's December 7th. That's next Friday night.
That's next Friday. And we're showing our shell collection, the large whelks that are hard to find, as well as the oyster clusters. And these are all keepsakes, great for Christmas gifts. And unusually so, when you put this polyurethane on, they develop a color that is intrinsic to the oyster clusters.
Very
you
cool.
would not see that until we put the
Those are so neat, Doc.
They are.
Two
What
things. I want
great
to show
gifts.
you. You had to look at this and touch this. Doc, he did this painting. That's beautiful. isn't
Very
it?
cool.
It's not a
Yeah.
painting.
That's not a painting. Doc, are you correct me all day today? What is this then?
That's a photograph.
A photograph. All right, we learned a
Wow.
lot today.
It happens to be in a Georgetown competition.
Okay.
The judge thought it was a painting,
I thought it was a painting too.
but this is
All right.
another one of our hobbies that we
Okay.
do show at these
All right,
craft
we're out of
shows.
time, Doc. I got to go. Got more people to get on.
Uh-oh.
This is a picture. All right, stay
Not a
with us.
painting.
We'll be right back. All right, we want to talk a little bit about Fostering Hope, an organization out of Conway that helps a lot of kids, and they do a lot of work.
Yeah, not only to help kids now, of course, with the Christmas season and everything, but Nancy, you all provide clothing, jackets, all that kind of stuff for everyone, and especially in your resale store that you have.
Right.
All right, tell us a little bit about Fostering Hope first, and then we'll talk about the store.
Fostering Hope is a non-profit, completely volunteer organization in Conway. We're at 308 Elm Street in Conway, and it was founded by Tabby Shelton. and we service over 800 children a year.
Whew, 800 kids a year.
And right now is a busy time for y'all.
We're servicing over 800 children at Christmas.
At Christmas, they not only need, you know, obviously they want toys for Christmas, but they need clothing. They need jackets. Tell us a little bit about what they need.
Our needs right now are new underwear, socks, winter coats, sneakers, and as far as new, we also need new and gently used boys' clothes, sizes 5 to 7.
Oh.
Little boys go through their clothes very quickly.
I just so happen to have a 6-year-old, so
well,
that sounds perfect. Now, angel trees, they're also needing Christmas gifts. Talk about that as well.
Yes, the angel trees, we have angel tags hanging on trees at all the local businesses. Stop in and take one and bring in your gifts unwrapped.
Name a few of the places where you can find a tree, some of the businesses.
You would have to call Tabby Shelton.
Oh, she has a
there
list
are
of them
so
there?
many, yes. At
Okay.
843-254-8168.
And I know Dagwood's down in Surfside.
Yeah,
They've
I know
got a tree
Dagwood
for
has one
Fostering
there,
Hope.
too.
For
Now,
sure.
how long you been with Fostering Hope?
I've been there 4 years.
4 years. And that's what's so neat about this organization. They help everybody, and all of them are volunteers.
All
That is-
volunteers.
That is so good. It makes you feel good when you can do something like this.
I volunteer at the resale store, which is right next door to the Children's Center. And I invite the public to come down and see us. We have new, used, and wonderful, beautiful things.
If I wanted to find a list of some needs, sizes, and you say new underwear, well, what sizes? If I wanted to find a list, how do I find that out?
I would call Tabby or check our Facebook page.
For all those
Fostering Hope.
needs.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
And don't forget, if you have any slightly used clothes, make your donation to them so they'll be put to good use. My wife does it every year.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right. It's a Friday. The weekend's here, and we'll be back in a moment. Everybody's talking about the new calendars that we put together to raise money for the Red Cross. Zach's here with one.
That's right, our favorite meteorologist right here, 2019 weather calendar. All right, how can I get my hands on one of these?
Well,
give me that.
Oh, this is mine. I worked hard to find this.
That's
no,
right.
The 2019 calendars, they're out now. Area Pizza Huts, as well as here at the station. You can go to our website, abc15weathercalendar.com, or you can even mail in your money order to the station. We'll get your address, send you a calendar as well. So there's four ways for you to get your hands on this little beauty right here.
And there's some great pictures in there too. I'm telling you, he took a lot of time to go through and get all these pictures out.
We had over 1,000 submissions.
Wow.
Did you
over
really?
1,000 submissions from local people, and these are all local photos. That's the thing. It's all across our region, and every year we always get thousands of photos, and they always tend to be of sunrises and sunsets. But you can see some of that selection back there. There are some of the more unique photos.
Sure.
Across the area. Christine Luzal sent us in a boat photo. Lee Nordberg, he tends to send me photos as well on Twitter, sending in some amazing photos. So people
lots of diversity right there.
Lots of diversity.
Cover. Let's talk about the cover. Absolutely.
I know, right?
Yes, that is a beautiful shot.
It is probably my favorite image that we got. And no wonder why it's prominently displayed here. So 2019 weather calendars, they're out $10 a pop. Nothing.
Nothing. And we'll be getting a lot of people. Everybody's already started asking me, are they available yet?
They are
available today. So go by, tell them where you can find them again.
Again, the station here in Conway,
Right.
You can come straight over. You can go to our website, abc15weathercalendar.com.
Okay.
Long website, but I promise you it's worth it. You can email a check to the station for $10, and we'll send it to your mail. Or you could also go to Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
order a pizza from Pizza Hut, order your ABC 15 calendar.
Hey, look at that.
I like that better. I'd rather get a pizza on a
I
calendar.
know, right?
That's
Get a
good.
pizza and a deep dish meat lovers in a calendar.
I got to get one for my mother-in-law. I'll do
There
that.
you go.
Zach, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
We
We appreciate
it.
Yep.
All right. All right, we'll be back. Stay with us.
One of everybody's favorites, a classic Mary Poppins comes to Aner Middle School.
That's right. And let me tell you, we've got a lot of the young actors with us today. And actresses, they're going to be talking with us. Leanne's here with us. Now, Leanne, let's talk a little bit about Mary Poppins.
Okay, we are going to be doing performing Mary Poppins at Aner Middle School. It's going to be Friday the 7th, and Saturday and Sunday. Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday is at 3 p.m.
All right, now introduce us. Who we got here?
I'm Mary Poppins.
Of course.
I'm Jane Banks. Michael Banks. And Bert.
All right, that's good. All right, now you do some singing in the show, right?
Yes, sir.
You do? Can you sing a little bit for me now? I know you can. But
She's
can you?
practically perfect.
Really?
Go.
Let's hear something.
I'm practically perfect in every way.
There we go.
Hey, how about that? Very good.
Now, out of character real quick, how old are you?
I'm 12.
You have a beautiful voice.
Sixth
I'm sure
grade.
the rest of you,
You do
as well.
Thank
Now, is this your
Fantastic.
first time in a musical?
No, sir. Last year I was Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, and In The Lion King, I just had a little role.
I want to know from the rest of them. Is this your first musical?
No, ma'am.
What did you do? Speak up. I want to hear you.
In Wizard of Oz, I was the Scarecrow, and then The Lion King, I was Zazu.
Oh, okay. How about you?
What about you guys?
It's my first musical.
First musical. You like it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
This is also not my first musical. I was a knight in Shrek last year, and I was Peter Pan in Peter Pan at my old school in Burgess.
Oh,
how fun! I mean, you guys must have. I know you work hard. But these kids work hard, but
they do work hard.
You have a lot of fun
after
too, don't
school,
you?
yeah.
Now they got a lot of practice to do today. What you got to do today?
We're at practice till 8:30 tonight, getting prepared for it. We're doing fine-tuning everything so we can be ready for next week.
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure all of y'all have a lot of fun. Practice is practice, but it's not that hard, is it?
No, sir.
You get to enjoy it.
Not when you enjoy
kind
it,
of fun.
right? Yeah, when you enjoy it.
And just think about this. Today you got to get out of school.
That's it.
So come be on this show. Wasn't that cool?
They're also going to, part of the profit is going to help some of our flood victims that we have. So they're going to use their talents to help folks too. We're trying to promote that at school within the Aner area.
How many children do you have in this musical?
We have 37 that are on stage, and then we have 4 or 5 backstage and
Production crew and
yes,
everything like that. So there's a spot for everyone to be part of it.
Yes.
Well, we think that's great.
That's right. Who can come to the show?
Anyone can come to the show. We've got the tickets are available online. You can go to showticksforyou.com. You can call Aner Middle School and reserve seats. They're $8 in advance and $10 at the door, and we'd love to have it filled.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, we just had a sample of it a minute ago, and that's, I mean,
yeah, and
and
and with the Mary Poppins movie that just came out, perfect timing. I'm sure that wasn't by accident.
No, it was by accident. We had no idea until after we had started the production.
Yeah,
so
fantastic.
All right, what do you have?
I have shirts for y'all.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. There we go, Amanda.
Yay.
Oh, look at here. Look at this.
These are awesome.
So you can wear and advertise for us.
How about that?
Guess what I love?
All right.
You know what I love?
Mary Poppins. The umbrella?
T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Not
We
here
thank y'all so much for being with us, and
That's
I
right.
hope everything works out great for y'all and you make a lot of money.
Thank you.
And most of all, have fun.
That's right. Always have fun.
Check
That's
out.
why I'm still working. I still have fun.
All right, stick around. We'll be back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, Feedy, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
Good show today. Oh,
wait a minute. What eye did that come out of?
I had it mixed up. I had the wrong eyes. Happiness and tears. I had them in the wrong
Happiness is your right.
Right.
Pain.
Pain is in my left one. All right, I got it right. I read it wrong, and I write these
That's all
things.
right. Have a fantastic
Thank y'all.
weekend.
Have a great
We'll see you
weekend,
guys
everybody.
later.
See you Monday.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.